We are back with David Teeples with NDSU Dining, talking about all the healthy options for the student in your life. You're about to send them off to NDSU Move-In Week this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, we're so excited to welcome students back.
Okay, well, when we're talking about young students, the dining center, you have to stay up with the trends too, because they are very trendy, and these kind of like grain bowls are super trendy right now.
Yeah. So I brought today a Mediterranean grain bowl, but we actually have a few different. We have a harvest grain bowl. We have an Asian grain bowl. So there's a few different variations of it, and they keep adding more. So I'm really excited to try the next one they come up with.
Okay, well, just even explain, because I know there are people. I'm not the only one who's like, well, I know these are popular, but what does it mean to have a grain bowl?
Sure. So usually grain bowls kind of consist of a grain base. So this one has quinoa, but it could be rice or something like that. And then it's filled with veggies, maybe some meats, but the really nice thing for students about a grain bowl is it's totally customizable. So you can put whatever veggies on top. If you want to make it vegan or vegetarian, you can, or if you want to put in a really delicious, seasoned chicken or something like that, you can do that too. So it's customizable, and students love that about it.
Okay, I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Yeah, so, well, this one is just, like I said, it's the quinoa base. It's a Mediterranean one, so it's inspired by those flavors. So it has the Clamato olives, some tomatoes, some chickpeas, and then you just top it with this really delicious vinaigrette like that.
Okay, adds a little more flavor. And I was going to say the quinoa, I mean, that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, like brain food as well. Yeah,
so the quinoa is really a great grain. It has some protein in it, and of course, some really good fiber just to keep you full, help stay focused. So
I love that. Okay, very trendy, but so is the smoothie. Like you can, sometimes you just don't have time. Like that sounds awesome. Like, nope, I'm going to get a smoothie to go. You cater to that.
Yeah, we do. So the West Dining Center again has a smoothie station that serves whole fruit smoothies for students. So this one I have here is a triple berry smoothie. So it has strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, yogurt, and some milk in there. So it's really, really delicious. The students love it. They serve a different smoothie every day, but that's another really easy way just to get some fruit in your diet, especially when you're just grinding up the whole fruits. You're getting all those nutrients, but you get to drink it and it's to go or whatever. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, and also we have to wrap up here on another Instagram worthy meal here. This doesn't look like something that you would think your college student is going to have. For lunch or supper.
Zoodles. So just zucchini noodles on there, and some marinara sauce with some chicken and some good vegetables. So that's another one actually from Clean Eats. So it's free from that gluten and stuff, and top 8 allergens, but it's also really delicious. So anyone, even if you don't have an allergen need, you can enjoy it. So
okay, I love that.
Yeah.
And so are there different dining centers on the campus, or are these all kind of in one place? Because you kind of, I'm not completely familiar with the layout.
Sure. So we have 3 dining centers on campus, and each one serves different menus every day. So students who live on campus actually have the option to either go to whichever one's closest to them or whichever one is serving kind of what they are craving that day. So.
And how do you keep up with the different menus in the different locations if you're a student?
We have an app that they can download on their phone, and they can look at the hours and check out the menu and walk. So a lot of students will follow the grain bowl. I mean, I personally follow the grain bowls around to the different dining centers, but they'll follow even if they're craving something less healthy like a chicken nugget. They could probably find that somewhere. But yeah, it's really easy for students. We also have a dining center that serves a full coffee bar, so that's another unique spot on campus.
For those cram sessions, need coffee all night long as well.
So.
What have you noticed has changed? Because I feel like you guys put a lot of time and thought, and these are it's like a menu. I mean, it is a menu that you're setting every year. What has really changed the most, do you think, over the last couple of years?
I think what we're seeing a lot of is more and more students with varying needs. So whether they're vegan students, they're vegetarian, even more recently, we're getting more halal requests. So we're really trying to mark those ingredients on the menu boards and things. So marking the pork, marking chicken, or marking things that are vegan and vegetarian, so people know what they're eating and can see the whole variety of the options.
I love it. It's fascinating how much things have changed over the years. David, with NDSU Dining, thank you so much for coming in. Great options. No need to gain weight your freshman year when you have food like this. Thank you. Hey, coming up next, this is going to be a fun one today. Did you know that it is National Thrift Store Day? We're going to celebrate by maybe getting some tips on a DIY project that you might find when you're thrifting.